Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise for the late start on my voice. Everything was a bit loud. So, early game we have seen expansion quite quickly from both Gull and Rob. Rob controlling the majority of planets now at 5 planets, moving on for his 6th, I would say. But he made an interesting tactic in order to rush the 2 shattered worlds that are between him and Grimlock. It appears that Alex has not expanded as of yet. He doesn't appear to be moving very far at all. He has some people heading for this L marginal, but with the income that Rob is now going to have from holding 3 of the 6 shattereds on this map, and Gull holding one of the others, it's going to be difficult, to say the very least, for Alex and Grim to match their economical income. Not only that, Rob has maxed his capital M temperate world. He will be receiving approximately 30 credits a second from that one. He has an artifact world over here at a class D moon, which seems to be bringing in some income as well, but the shattereds, they bring in a lot of income, and when they're industrialized specs, oh, he's got a shipyard up here already due to the fact it's a frontline world and it's industrial spec, meaning that he will be producing ships much faster there than he would on, for example, here, which I believe will be his next thing that he will do, will be to get rid of the shipyards back at his homeworld once he has himself fortified. So we have Rob playing as the Klingons, the green. Grimlock is orange and playing as the Cardassians. Alex is blue and playing as the Cardassians. And Gull is Cardassian yellow, playing as the Cardassians, surprising no one, in fact. But it would certainly seem that Rob has the distinct advantage, forgetting completely about the planets in between, and rushing the shattereds for the additional income. Alex still seems to be struggling to get off the mark, it seems. He has ships currently attacking one of Gull's shattereds, but the problem is he has no additional income from other systems. Grim is on a better standing. He has 3 planets compared to Alex's 1, but that is still behind Gull and far behind Rob. Rob has now got his 6th planet, the Large Marginal, which will, when that's fully upgraded, that will bring in a lot of income as well. That will rival his capital, which, as you can see, is now bringing in 30.2 credits a second for him. Combine that with the income from trade, which I am pretty sure, there it is, trade ports going up around the shattered moons as we speak, which will mean that his trade income will increase even more. And I don't know if Gull was allowed to be Cardassian. I don't see a reason why not. Good evening, Draconian. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Alex has finally taken his first planet, a shattered, over near Gull's, but here comes Gull's Gull's fleet is nowhere near as big as Alex. Upgrading. Gull has got combat classes where Alex has to spam the rapid, which has given him a distinct advantage over Gull's fleet here. Let me turn down the effect slightly. There we go. So, Alex now holds 2 Shattereds, but that still does not rival Rob's 3 Shattereds he's got going on there, plus his L Marginals and his Class M Temperate. He also appears to have trade going on between 3 different systems. Possibly 4? Does he have a trade port down here? Yes, he has a trade port down at the L Marginal, increasing his trade network. It looks like he has he's taking down some of these. Oh, it appears that Rob has pushed past Atarsia, which is a good place for dilithium mining, and gone straight for a 4th shattered moon. And he appears to be in the process of reinforcing that moon in order to solidify his income even further. By this point he would be earning nearly probably 15 dilithium per second, I would say. And then he will probably eventually push out and take control of this asteroid field in order to get the dilithium. However, he is far, far ahead of any of the others. I'm wondering what sort of fleet he's going to field. The Gull has consolidated slightly and has pulled back. He's rebuilding his fleet with the dreaded Norin classes, which anyone who's seen my match against Crypt would know I don't like the Norin. But this may be a beneficial place to go for Gull, considering he has lost his massive income from having the Shattered Moon, and with Alex holding 2 of those, it may start to swing in Alex's favour. What Gull needs to do now is either get a fleet to recapture these Shattereds, or needs to expand out into these other planets. Rob's fleet is still moving around capturing worlds. The problem I see Rob going to have here, which could or could not be a problem depending on how he handles it, is Grimm's Grimm's influence is spreading quite quickly around his 2 shattered moons here and a 3rd here. He may want to get a culture station or 2 down in order to suppress that culture expansion in order to hold those shattereds, otherwise he may end up losing them, which would be a serious blow to his income. Let's see. Ooh, I see. Alex appears to be trying the dirty tactic of culture spam. He has 4 Union stations being built there. Now that means that, does he have any there? No. 4 Union stations being built at this Shattered will mean that his culture will spread quickly. And that will cause problems, as we are seeing with Rob's Shattereds. It is not a legit strategy, it's bullshit. But what we will do is we will now hop in with the current winning team, I would say, and see what they have planned.
Right now.
Hello, gents.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
I'm all right. It would seem, Rob, you did quite an interesting tactic there by pushing very quickly for the Shattered.
Yeah,
That's boosted your income quite a lot, hasn't it?
indeed.
I just fear that that culture is going to be an issue.
Nah, culture's not an issue.
Fair enough. So, what's the plan here, guys? Other than winning.
I don't
Depends
know.
on-
Fair enough.
All right, looks like Alex is also pushing culture. I can see him producing 2 Union Doctrine centers in his...
Okay, the money they spend on culture will, because the culture speed is on normal, culture it would take an hour for a planet to get out cultured. So we really should just focus on pushing back their planets rather than their culture.
Okay.
Well,
Works for
Alex's
me.
will be easy to deal with, as he has border planets with Yugo, which is where they all are, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where...
Seems to be the case. I don't know if he's got them in depth. I don't know why he would have.
Okay, Grimlock is really not doing too much yet. So as soon as my researches here finish, which it is going to be done right
Oh, I see
now.
you have a fleet heading for that Shattered girl.
Yeah, just a nickel one.
Just a little one, yeah.
Just a nickel one.
You can send just single planet bombers to just bomb the Shattereds too, just to keep him from getting the resources.
That is a way of doing it.
2 or 3, because he's not going to respond quickly.
Your resource income, Rob, must be through the roof. You hold 4 of the 6 Shattereds.
I hold 4 only? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I only 4.
There are only 6 on the map.
Thought I had 5.
Now you're getting
Right.
a little ahead of yourself here, buddy.
But no, my economy's okay. It's okay. It feels really bad to me right now, but that's because I'm used to playing everything on fastest.
Well, that makes sense. You're normally getting quite a lot more in. So is everything going to plan?
Well, for me, no, but then I'm not sure I had a plan.
I think things will be okay. I'm watching everything Grimlock's doing, and none of it is particularly interesting, so...
No, he doesn't appear to be expanding very quickly.
No, and he's just severely weakened his starter fleet, so to be honest, I'm going to go take that bead Geomortius from him now that he's probably thrown in a couple civics.
Fair enough.
And then once I do that, that'll put pressure on him and he'll start to kind of panic.
Gull Sierra says hi.
Hey, Sarah. How you doing, my man?
He's watching this one on YouTube because Twitch was being
Ooh.
mean.
It does that to him for some reason.
It's normally the other way round. But we shall now go and chat with the other team. I wish you boys the best of luck.
Okay, my man. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello. So how's
How are
everything
you?
going?
Shit.
So things are not
Not-
going to plan.
Too badly, I like to say. Yeah.
So things are not going to plan for you, Grim.
You could say that for Grim, yeah.
I notice you have put down quite a lot of culture stations.
I decided those 2 places were a nice spot to, fuck him over, culture-wise.
That would work, however you are losing one of your Shattereds.
Really? Didn't realise that.
And that one will probably be next.
I'm fully aware. Thanks for You've got wonderful eyesight. I do realise this aspect that I am losing that.
Good.
Is that done? That's not done.
Why am I not? Why is nothing moving? Oh, for fuck's
Clearly, they were not very talkative. But as we can see over here, Gull is quite easily and quite capably taking this Shattered back with, albeit a spammed fleet. It looks like he only has Norins and Tongas, as well as his Guldukat Cut hero, and a Keldon class. He's already got a Keldon class fielded, which will be beneficial for him. There we go, he's bombarding the Shattered as we speak. It most likely is, yes, as, well, Rob is one of the best STA 3 Nemesis players, competitively anyway. Him and Caesar are also probably the two best players. So let us have a look at That's not what I wanted. Still not what I wanted. Nope. But Grim is losing ground here already, and we are barely half an hour into the match. It seems like Grim has given up. It's not a positive attitude, but he doesn't appear to have a strong fleet that can counter Rob. On the other side, Alex is losing territory quickly. Gull's fleet is making short work of Alex's defense force. There might be a bit of a tussle over here, and I'm not certain how well Gull will do. He may do pretty well because he has a mixture of ships, but it doesn't look like Gull is interested in going after that Shattered. Oh, a floating wing of an ambassador class.
Did you piece that up?
personally be commanding all.
You may be right, Sierra. It appears that with his lovely no, I mean if I get a couple of but I think that will be most of Grimm's fleet and offensive capabilities gone by this point. And obviously once Rob has taken out Grimm, he will be free to turn and join Gull with Alex. It appears that Gull is trying to make a charge for Alex's capital. I'm not sure on what grounds he's doing this on, but it could be an interesting decision. Alex appears to have gone with green ships, which is a reliable decision. But you've got to doubt the decision. He has a fully social spec planet, and he's using it as a shipyard. That may injure him in the future. Especially with Gull coming down to this world. And he has got a few damaged ships. But he may very, very easily defeat Alex. Where is Alex's fleet, in fact? Alex's fleet appears to have pushed over to here. But they appear to be on their way back to the homeworld, which is possibly too late. I don't know whether Gull will be able to defeat this planet straight away, because obviously there is Marin Nor, the battle station over here. I believe you might be correct. I feel Grimm is a little bit salty about that, but to be fair, any match against Rob was destined to not be great. Due to the fact that he is one of the best Sins players in the CGB. Although I would say Gull's fleet is not doing brilliantly against the Breen ships here. Oh, is Gull retreating? Oh, maybe not. Banning all the playtesters won't necessarily help. It's Alex was also a playtester, and I believe Grimlock was as well. It's the competitive skill that they have, and obviously Caesar and Rob have played a lot of matches. against AI and against each other. Some trash talk coming from the winning team. There's Gull's fleet. He appears to have reinforced it. Ah, he's now going with Galore spam. Which will probably be on his way to rejoin his other fleet, which is currently pulling back. Ooh, Grim does not seem too happy. Here is my world. Nothing has happened. The AI doesn't know how to cope with being cut off from everywhere. We shall see. Obviously I will be streaming again tomorrow night. Yes, I was. Chocolate pudding. The galaxy seems to have quietened down a bit. Oh, maybe not. We have some combat going on over here. The problem seems to be is Alex seems to have rushed up his research tree in order to get the green ships. But that doesn't seem to have benefited him very much, as he seems to be padding his fleet with Cardassian starter. He may have the numbers advantage over Gull here though, but we won't count them out just yet. And Grim is now being destroyed, unfortunately. So that is Grim out of the game, I would say, quite safely. The battle here seems to be turning in Gull's favour, in fact. It may be because of the spam of light frigates that has caused this. Looking at it, it would appear Gull has focused down the Breen ships due to the fact that the light frigates pose little to the Galor classes that his fleet consists of. And as such, he now has wiped out Alex's fleet. He is now trying to save his Janissary, but it's not going to work. Unfortunately, padding his fleet with the lowest tier of ships has not benefited Alex. It has, unfortunately, hurt him. Because now Gull is able to focus down the remainder of Alex's fleet with next to no worry. As, like I said, they pose little consequence to Galor. And there we go. Battle 1. Grim has been taken out completely now. He has 3 labour camps remaining and a defence platform and 4 labour camps remaining. That is it, unfortunately. Now I wonder, will Rob move his fleet over towards Alex? Because he seems to be amassing his fleet down here. Looking at the direction that his fleet is going with his death rights, I would say it is a solid yes that he is moving his fleet over to defeat Alex. And unfortunately, Alex seems to still be using his fully specialized homeworld as a shipyard, which is not benefiting him in terms of ship construction. And obviously with Gull pushing in on his shattereds and destroying his income, there is very little Alex can do to pull back from this, especially with next to no fleet left. And he doesn't appear to be rebuilding it either. Nope, I think Alex will soon be out of this game. He has 3 planets remaining. Gull's fleet will be moving over there. It will soon be reinforced by Rob's fleet, coming in from Sherrigal. And Alex does not have a fleet to even attempt to slow it down, unfortunately. Has he begun to rebuild a fleet, or has he just given up? Kinda looks like he's given up. Shipyards sit empty. He's built quite a few defense platforms, but ultimately I don't think it'll be enough. It looks as if, yep, Gull and Rob are consolidating their forces. Oh, Rob has cloaked his fleet, which is an interesting turn of events. But there you go, there's his cloaked fleet. What does it consist of? I don't understand what Alex believes what advantage he has here. He seems to have very, very little of an advantage. Here is Rob's fleet. Gull's fleet is inbound to reinforce, it would seem. Maybe. Maybe not. Shipyards still sit empty. Rob is going to add insult to injury with wiping out Alex's remaining colonies by the looks of things. This fleet will be easily able to defeat these defense stations, but he doesn't appear to be interested. Oh, maybe he is. No, in actual fact he's going around so that he can attack one at a time. The amount of disruptor fire is unrelenting on this defense platform. Its shields are already down, and I don't think it's long for this world. So this looks like a systematic wipe now of Alex's territory. Gull is cleaning up around the Shattered, and Rob is cleaning up the moon there. Alex does appear to be assembling a combat force. Whoops. He has several Treshgar class ships. Whether they will benefit him, I do not know. He's still constructing them from his 2 frigate yards, but it may be too little too late. He does appear to have started construction a bit on the late side. Whether he can make up for this and have a fleet assembled before the Klingon arrives is doubtful. Obviously Rob has a severely damaged Katinga cloaked in his homeworld, so he has eyes on. But the problem is, with it being a fully social spec, his construction speed is going to be exceedingly low. Is he still just... Oh, he's cancelled that Treshgar. What is he planning now? Oops. If I were him, I would get some Galore classes if possible. I don't know what his research looks like. And I can't tell, because if I click my research I get Romulan research, which is not helpful. There's his Treshgars. It doesn't seem like it's enough, to be honest, to even make a dent. Although he may be hoping that it adds enough firepower to the defences to at least go down with a fight. I'm surprised he hasn't started construction of other vessels yet, though. Is he upgrading his battle station? He is. He has upgraded his battle station's weapons and hull once. But at this point I think that they are able to just casually mop up the planets. Gull has been constantly reinforcing. Well, I don't know if Alex thinks that he can win, or if he thinks that he's going to go down with a fight. I'm honestly not sure what he's thinking. And of course they won't tell me. Is he really expecting his capital defences to hold the line? And it's interesting, he's built another shipyard. Ah, a dreadnought missile shipyard. So he has gone with the Union. Or is that just what it's called? No. That is a missile shipyard. Is he planning on building a dreadnought missile? Because if he is, I fear it may be too late. As here comes Rob's fleet. A lot of death rates. No, I fear it may be too late. Even with Alex's defences, I don't believe that he can win this battle. Even with his Treshgar. I believe he is making a final stand with them, that's why they've not moved. he's hoping that their additional firepower thrown in with the DS9 station and phaser turrets and defense platforms will potentially help, or at least hold Rob's fleet at bay. Here comes Rob's fleet. Planet-killing missiles may have been a good idea to begin with, but at this point it is a waste of requisition or planetary slots, as that is going to be filling like 12 of his slots, maybe even 14 of his slots, which he could use for more defensive stations. Assuming that is the shipyard that I think it is. But he seems to be focusing quite a lot on defensive structure research at the moment. Interesting. I see the Treshgar are boosting the shields of the battle station, and have done so by nearly 2,000. Interesting, he appears to be using the Treshgar class green ships as support cruisers for his defences. Well, even so, Homeworld victory is not on. Oh, here comes some more of Rob's forces. I'm not sure. Oh, there's Gull's fleet. Gull's fleet doesn't appear to be moving in to join Rob. Kind of expected them to take him down together. Oh, he's sending his Treshgar closer. Oh, the battle appears to be about to commence. It seems as if Rob was waiting for his reinforcements to arrive. Unleash Disruptor Fire. Oh no, he is forming up just outside of weapons range. I am unsure what Rob is doing at this point. Unless... Could it be possible? I'm not sure. Ah. He is waiting for Gull to come around the rear end so they can just surround him. I did wonder if he had built a shockwave ship. Here comes Gull's fleet. Rob will start his attack momentarily, I do believe. And so in preparation for that, there appears to be all the Cardassian and Klingon fighters. Here is Gull's fleet just arriving. Ah, there's a Sword of Kahless class. I do believe it's a Sword of Kahless anyway, isn't it? Oh no, that's Martok. In a Negvar, my mistake. Gull's fighters appear to be having a serious go at Alex's, which is bizarre, because they're just sitting there. And in come the photons. And Gull charging in, no care at all. Parking his fleet right under the Union command post. Rob moving his fleet in now to support. It's a medley of phaser fire and disruptors. Photon torpedoes everywhere. It's insanity. Oh, something's just exploded with a massive explosion. And something else. The video will be here. You can take pictures at your leisure. Oh, we appear to have melded with the Gallo. Oh, it's awfully bright. And that appears to be that. Most of Alex's defences are now gone. Union Command is going to be going soon for those things. Still bombs incoming from the Cardassian forces. Oh, something just exploded right in my head.
We cannot go there.
Oh, there goes another 3 things just exploded. The disruptor fire is insane. There goes another thing. And something else. And there goes the Union command post. And the shipyard, research station. Buckled. And I don't think the station will live much longer. Another huge explosion there. There she goes. As the fleet moves on to destroy the planet, we're left here amidst the wreckage. A destroyed Galor class there. A Deathrite ship there. Wreckage pieces everywhere. And in the distance, the planet is bombarded by the combined forces of the Klingon-Cardassian alliance. And I think that is the game. So we are going to hop back into the chat with the winning team. Hello.
Hello.
So you appear to have won.
It certainly appears that way.
No, man,
Unless
we were
something
defeated.
surprising happens.
We've lost. It's over.
That was an epic last fight.
Rob wanted to just bomb him out, but I thought, no, we can't do that. We just can't do it.
It was
We had to have that fight.
I'm that sadistic.
It was a final colossal attack by the KCA Alliance.
The Mirror Alliance has grown.
Indeed.
I like these 2 Deathrites. You guys see these 2 Deathrites that are like nose to nose? These Deathrites are mating. I'm building ships in combat.
They've broken off their engagement. See
Oh.
what I did there?
And then just, yeah, I saw what you did there. And then just a baby Brel.
Oh, no, there's more doing it. There's more doing it. They're going in. So it's an orgy.
Too
There's a
excited by
bunch of death rights just sticking their noses right up against each other. It's a death right orgy.
And now as you finish off his homeworld.
He is. Oddly, he's building a fleet dry dock over there.
I found
I'm
it
gonna shoot it with this Katinga.
I found it quite bizarre how there was a missile frigate facility, or a missile facility,
Yeah,
amongst
That
all that lot
starts
that
in
you
the
destroyed.
it's a thing.
Yeah, I kind of thought that that was just using up additional slots.
That's all automatically there.
Oh, is it?
Yep, it's automatically there. It's the thing that builds the dreadnought missile.
Ah, that would explain that then.
Wait, he wouldn't build a fleet dry dock if he couldn't build any ships. He must have a planet somewhere.
Well, the one that Gull came through, he has, but it's still filled with neutrals. So every time he tries to build anything, it just gets destroyed by them.
Oh my.
No, that's I've got that. He may have shall not pass.
I don't know what that is.
Shall not pass. Wow. What? Alex.
Care to
I lied about
elaborate?
all the things I said before. I'm proud of Alex.
Oh, he's
Shall
gone for a
not
second
pass.
fleet dry dock as well. I'm liking it.
I don't know.
Oh, look, he's taking a world. Look, he's taking a world over here. Yes, you're quite right.
He's building a colony ship. But yes, he's taken this world, but it's filled with Marquis, and as we all know, the Marquis love the Cardassians.
They do.
Must I do this?
I think you must.
Do it then.
He seems to be attempting to spam out a colony ship. I don't think that'll be very beneficial to him, though.
It might.
I mean, it might, yes, but
He comes back and wins the game.
that
Be
would
amazing.
be incredible.
I wouldn't even be mad.
There you go. The colony ship is off. He is going to try and take shall not pass.
Well, your culture should stop him.
That was my intent.
And this planet here that's got the Maquis, I'm about to start bombing with a whole bunch of predators.
I've got some ships diverted that way as well.
With the way you were dodging around his satellites and such, I kind of expected you to just send in a shockwave ship into the middle of it, cloaked, and just
That would have
detonate
been
it.
amazing. Why didn't I do that? Oh yeah, it's because I hate shockwave ships.
Fair enough.
I truly hate shockwave ships.
Ah, Draconian, you've got back at the end of the match.
Why you killing me? Stupid Maquis. I'm your friends.
Interestingly, his colony ship is going elsewhere.
It is, but he is going to struggle to find planets, especially of any consequence. I just noticed the stream of ships at Severnia. Huge amount of Predator classes chasing
Shall
him
not
down.
pass has fallen.
Ah, that one little Hideki. surrounded by a fleet of galore warships.
Right, looks like he's going. There we go.
And victory was achieved by the KCA Alliance. Well, the Klingon Cardassian Alliance, anyway.
My lord. It was all down to me.
Yes.
Rob did nothing.
Yes, clearly.
I'm so bad. If only I was good at this game. But
I know, right?
I try so hard.
Everyone
And
saw
And you
that
get so
matter.
far. But in the end,
It doesn't
even matter.
matter.
Bit of Linkin Park there.
well, guys, that is us for the evening. I think the match was, well, just about an hour and a half there.
Yeah, about an
The
hour and a
match
half.
was like half an hour. Alex making us waste an hour was an hour. Kudos to Alex. We could have played Command and Conquer during that time, Alex.
Grim was
Well,
unhappy.
I had fun. Now it's on to the next match.
What was that, Max and Sanis?
That is Max and Senis.
Ooh, that should be interesting.
Yep.
If Max decides he's not going to pull out, because I think he said he was forfeiting.
I don't think he should. I think what I should do is I should just be as terrible as possible to hamstring you.
We'll see if I can 2v1 them.
Hang on, I tried that this match.
The handicap.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Wasn't quite as much action as I was hoping it might be, but there we are. Can't have everything that we want, can we?
Mine had a few battles in it.
Gentlemen, I will see you in the next stream.
And that was the battle. Draconian, it will be all there for you to watch. And we will finish on this Dominion ship. And remember, tomorrow is Angels Fall First community match. There will probably be 4 points of view being streamed. I'm unsure on that at the moment. That will be starting at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. So make sure to come along for that. And I will say mute that before I get copyright, which has probably already happened, but oh well. And I will say thank you all for watching, and ta-ra!